Welcome once again to Bulls Maker Group. I hope you all are having a great day. We are currently in the production process of multiple items. Mainly, I'm making some vape stands for some folks that have ordered them, verifying that they are exactly what they wanted. So there's two Etsy sales that we had today, and actually yesterday, this weekend. Just trying to verify that I have exactly what they want, and I'm going to send those photos to them. So I'm going to ask for a silver colored vape stand for the Mini Wax, and that's what this is. Put the zip vape stand in here. You have see the hole that was there? This hole is for a USB cable to go in. Looks like, and this is me just checking everything, making sure that it's all copacetic and works. Here's the USB cable. Put it in. Snug fit. You can see it's fitting in there. I'm not going to jam it all the way in because I want to get it out. But it looks like this is a standard fit. You got to shove it in there, get it in there, it'll be a good fit. So that's good. Got one of those made. Got to check with the customer, make sure that's exactly what they wanted. I fully expect that to be the case, but it's always good to check in with people. Let's see. Also, we're looking into researching making one of those lowrider CNC V4s from V1 Engineering. Should be a nice build. I've got to build some tables. I've got to build some support structure. I've got to clean up the garage, make space for it. Then you're going to start seeing me make some 4x8 sheets of plywood turn into cool items. Fully expect that to happen in the next couple of months. Something to look forward to for the team. By the way, I've been using these lovely blue Frostbite and Cryo Grip mats for my 3D printer, and they've been wonderful over the General PE texture. Today we took the kids down to DC to the Pentagon City Mall. It's 4 floors. Looking over, my daughter's like, "Oh, I'm scared of heights." But otherwise, pretty good store. A couple interesting things there. Went to Lentz, got some chocolate for my wife. My wife had an accident while she was on travel, so had a scary call there. Worked out. I have now 3. Well, no, I got a CR10 V5 S5. I think I have 2 CR10 V2s, and then a CR10 V3. 2 of the 2s are 310 by 310, which is perfect because I can now either get them working fine because they have between them 3 Z-axes. I might have to buy another Z-axis. But that should have let me make a duender, which is you take the existing parts and make them into a 3D XY printer, which is a nice project that I might talk through. Currently working on printing the red filament stand, which I'll take a photo of and send to the customer. Just had to change the filament halfway through the print, so I was just checking to make sure they're good. I may still reprint them because of that, but doing good. On the weekends, I get sucked up with all the other kinds of things, so I might do a little less check-ins for folks. You can see our lovely patron, Tigress there, is monitoring me, making sure I go to bed. I did want to check in, let people know what's going on. We're doing some stable prints. Let's do our general check-in with the dashboard. You can see the pink. We're printing some more of those lowrider parts in ABS. Cobra S1, my daughter is working on her Pinewood Derby, and we're printing some ears for her car to be a bunny. I'm printing one of those boomerangs because I had some leftover wood filament, so I figured I'd make a wooden boomerang. The yellow is the one I just cleared off. See some more of those lovely storage bins / sales bins I'm doing, and those are the red smokestacks I was talking about. So while we're here as a group, let me think. Well, I did make that. I did make a production of showing you how to make an ammo thing. So why don't I send that off to print? should be an interesting item, right? So I go into my printing, 3D printing folder, go into my commercial license for what I made. All is made. This should be a just custom signs, but not what I was looking for. So bear with me. Shaper. And look at my little product here. I'm going to switch the screen again. Give me one moment here. Select a tab. Should let me shaper. Okay, so this is the shaper model we made. Looks pretty static. Looks okay. Looks pretty structurally sound. So let's go ahead and export the selected. We're going to export this as one item because export to a 3DM file. We're going to put this into our 3D printing folder for commercial license, what I made. All right, 22 storage. Okay. Now we're going to hide this. Why are we hiding this? You might ask, is because I need to do the top. And there's the top right there. So we see that. There's the top, right? So we want a little topper. So now we'll export this. Export the file. Export to 3MF. I'm going to call that a topper. Okay. Now what we're going to do, and I'm going to show you guys this in a second. Let me get the current version of Bamboo open. Bamboo taking a while. Okay, so we got a new Bamboo. Change the studio view so you can now see what I'm doing. Change the window instead. All right, so we have the Bamboo. I have my profiles, what I deal with. This is going to make sure I'm talking to the right printer, the yellow one, which is all good. So we're going to go ahead and insert our printer we just made, those files I made on day 5, I think. I'll have to double check. But there's the file we made, and then we have these two files. So we're going to go ahead and insert them. Insert the geometry, yes. Okay, so we have a couple items here. All right. So because this is multiple items, it will print very weird. So one of the things I like to do here is, you see the top here? See this guy right here, this entire section here, all these parts, we want to make that as one item. Right? Now what we want to also do here, just for fun, is we want to now export all the objects you see there as one file. Why do we do this? So that it doesn't break apart and fall through. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this. Now we're going to import it. I didn't delete a file. I just made it as one. So you can now see that is, you can split it up to two parts, split two objects. Oh, that's not what we want. So let's undo that. Okay, so we've got this. Undo again. Okay, so I'm going to turn this off so it's invisible. Right? And Actually, I'm going to take the top off and delete it. Okay, so we are going to export this again. All the objects is one STL. That's going to be the bottom. Okay. We're going to delete this. Now we're going to reinsert it. Why am I doing this? So I don't have to deal with multiple issues. Okay, so now, it looks kind of weird. It is one item. So if we slice this, you can see it's not going to skip out. It seems like it's skipping that one little section, which is okay. I can fix it in a second. You can see it's smooth on the bottom, which is what we want. You can see these are a little apart, so a little close together. So what we could do here is set the strength. It's got 3 layers. It looks like it should print okay. So rather than, okay, so that's good to go. Now let's go ahead and add the other file. We're going to rotate this. Actually, we're going to place it on its back. You can now see we got the top. Here it is one item. It is next to it, and we now have our 22 round. So, should be good. We're not doing ABS though. We're going to do PETG. All right, nice little black box. And then we're going to go ahead and print that. All yellow. On a smooth board, smooth khaki board. And we're going to see how that comes out tomorrow. So, thank you guys for bearing with me. Hope you all enjoyed it. You can see that's printing, and you can see as I change the screen here what we got going on. If you look at the dashboard, you can see it's now loading the ABS print up here in the upper left. The pink is doing its thing. The bunny ears being printed by the Cobra. The boomerang's being printed by the purple. The yellow is now cycling and getting ready to go. Another display stand in the blue carbon, and the bamboo red is printing out those lovely little smokestacks. So you're going to start seeing some of these CR tins start to pop up once I get some more time and build some more times. So thank you all for coming. Hope you enjoyed today's check-in. Do a little more work later. See you later.